All right, what is going on YouTube? It's KOD and I'm back with the next installment of our squad builder series for each gem tier. And today I'm going to be going over what I believe is the best pink diamond lineup. Now, I know I said I was going to get this out about a week ago. Like I said, I was going to have it out on Thursday, but I am recording this on Tuesday the 12th. I've been getting slammed with hours at work, so I haven't really had time to just relax and record. So yeah, that's what today's video is just going to be, me chilling out, recording this video. And I also think I'm going to do the Opal video either today or on Thursday. I'm going to record it because I'm unbanned from 2K on Thursday because I was one of the people that was doing the overall glitch, or not the overall glitch, the 12-0 glitch. So yeah, let's just hop right into it. So I'm going to go over like position wise instead of just like 1 2 3 4 5 and then the bench. I'm going to go over the point guards first, and of course, as you probably saw right there, 98 overall point guard Giannis is going to be the first option on this team. Now, I don't really think I have to do much explaining about the card. It's Giannis. He's 6'11". He could play point guard. Glitchy dribble moves, glitchy hop step, dunks every time. So I'm not really going to go over much of the stats other than the fact that they give him an 84 3-ball, which is pretty important. I'm next going to go over his badges. So he's got 30 Hall of Fame and 18 gold. He's got the really important ones being contact finisher, pro touch, fancy footwork, acrobat. Shooting wise, they did give him gold range, really important, really big. He's got gold or Hall of Fame difficult shots, flexible release, green machine. He's got Hall of Fame dimer, floor general, quick first step, which are also really important. And then the defensive badges, as you can expect, are going to be really where the majority of his Hall of Fame badges come from, especially because it's Giannis. He's got defensive leader, clamps, heart crusher, interceptor, pickpocket. So he's going to be a really, really, really good card. And as you all know, he generally is a really good card. So now I'm going to go for the bench point guard, and it's going to be D-Wade. Now, the only problem with D-Wade is I think that this card doesn't have like pick dodger or something like that. So he gets like slammed on... Yeah, he doesn't have pick dodger. So he gets pretty slammed pretty easily when it comes to pick and roll defense. But other than that, this card is phenomenal. It can peek shoot. It's got a really good release. He's fast as hell. It's D-Wade. I mean, you could probably guess, like, you know, it's D-Wade, he's going to be fast. They call him the Flash for a reason. So I'm just going to go over a couple of the stats, not all of them. Standing dunk doesn't matter, so take that out of the equation. And this card has a really, really, really good stat line, other than like rebounding, post hook, strength, durability, and interior defense. Excuse me. He's got a 93 3-ball, good speed in 96, good ball handle in 92. He's going to be able to speed boost, great defense. Excuse me. Post hook doesn't matter. Post fade, which is pretty high with an 89. Rebounding, not bad. He's got a 70 and an 80. Defense, like I said, he has a good lateral quickness and 96, which is really important. So I'm just gonna move on to the badges real quick. He's got 23 Hall of Fame and 30 gold. Got 53 total badges, which doesn't seem like a lot because some cards are getting like 60 now. But for when this card came out on February 6th, it was a lot at the time. So finishing wise, he's got acrobat, giant slayer, contact finisher, fancy footwork. Shooting wise, they did give him gold range, only gold range, but he does have Hall of Fame quick draw. He's also got dead eye, tireless shooter, difficult shots, catch and shoot. Playmaking wise, he's got floor general, quick first step, gold ankle breaker, gold tight handles and unpluckable, which are also really important. They also give him gold clamps, tireless defender, off ball pest, and pogo stick. So he's also going to be a really, really good option. But the next point guard that we're running is 97, I think. Is it 97? Yeah, 97 overall, Magic Johnson. I have him as the third string, but again, you could probably play him over D-Wade and not really have that much of an issue because his card... I don't believe it's that much better than the free 96 overall one. Yeah, it's not much better than the free one, but... That's the thing, though. If you only have the free one, you don't have this one, don't go waste an MT on getting this card. Just stick with the free one. Or if you have the Opal, obviously use the Opal. But this is a pink diamond squad, so that doesn't count. So we got an 84 3-ball. Hold on, let me turn the dynamic duos off. There we go. He's got an 84 3-ball, good speed with ball, great defense. Again, other than vertical, standing dunk, and block, everything is at least above an 80. They gave him 17 Hall of Fame badges and 36 gold. So he's got acrobat, consistent finisher, contact finisher. Shooting wise, he only has quick draw, and he doesn't have range extender, which is a little bit of an issue, and that's why I think running D-Wade is slightly better. But if you're looking for another big point guard like Giannis, then this is definitely the guy you want to roll with. Playmaking wise, you're obviously going to assume this is where he gets the majority of his Hall of Fame badges. He's got Dimer, floor general, quick first step being the important ones. And then he has gold clamps, Hall of Fame clamps. Doesn't have Intimidator, which is really surprising, but it does have gold defensive leader, rebound chaser, pick dodger, and box. So let me just take a quick look at the 96 and see what his badges are. All right, they're about the same. They're probably about the same. I don't know if they gave this one range extender. No. The other one actually has more shooting badges, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, he has a lot more shooting badges. So this one's gonna be a little bit better shooting, but again, Magic Johnson being a 6'9" point guard, you're not gonna be doing a lot of shooting with him. You're mostly gonna be doing a lot of like driving and mid-range rather than three-point shooting. So now onto the two guards. Now this one might be a little bit of a controversial pick, but for me, I'm gonna go with 97 Walter Davis. The reason for that, it's T-Mac, and I think he has unpluckable or tight handles, whichever badge is the one that keeps you from getting bump steals. And I don't think that, yeah, he's got Hall of Fame unpluckable and tight handles, so it keeps him from getting a lot of those bump steals when you bump up against a player and they just drop the ball on offense. So honestly, there's not much more I can really say about the stats because it's T-Mac, you know the animations, you know the jump shot. He does have Hall of Fame quick draw, doesn't have Hall of Fame range, which is a little bit iffy, but again, if you're going to be pulling up from Hall of Fame range, it's mostly just a bailout. But playmaking wise, he's got quick first step, handles for days, tight handles, unpluckable, like I mentioned. They did give him gold floor general and dimer. He's got Hall of Fame clamps, intimidator, off-ball pest, pick dodger, pogo, tireless defender, and trapper. And so now at the second shooting guard, we have the original version of this card, Pink Diamond T-Mac. Again, not really going to go over much about the stats because you know he's a good card. You know his jump shot's great. The only difference is that this one does have Hall of Fame range. Has less playmaking badges on Hall of Fame and less defensive badges. Just because this card came out like the day before Christmas, so it's going to be a little bit old. That's why it's slightly outdated, but the fact that it's T-Mac and its animations really keeps him up there with the best. So now I'm going to move on to our last two guard, who I kind of have as the 12th man on the team, I guess, and it's Dennis Rodman. And the only reason I really have Dennis Rodman is in case you get run up on, like, there's a certain player that you're just having a lot of hard time guarding. You could throw him into the 2 or 3, assign them to the player, and he will just lock them up. And again, it's Dennis Rodman. Passing vision doesn't matter, post fade doesn't matter, post shit doesn't matter, shot IQ doesn't matter. So the stats are great. He's an 87 3 ball. His jumper is a bit weird, but he does have just about, he has every badge on Hall of Fame defensively, so I'm not even going to bother looking at those. He's got Hall of Fame quick first step, gold range, Hall of Fame quick draw, Hall of Fame I can't speak today. Hall of Fame catch and shoot. He's also got finishing wise, acrobat, consistent finisher, contact, lob city, giant slayer. So he's gonna be a really good card all around. His jumper is kind of what makes him like behind T-Mac and Walter to me, just because of the fact that his jumper is really, really weird and it's not smooth, it's not quick. I don't think he could peek shoot. But yeah, so let's move on to the threes. So the first three I have is actually a card that just came out this week, and it is Pink Diamond Gerald Green. Now, again, you might look at the stats and be like, how is this card a pink diamond? There's so many in the yellow. But again, a lot of it isn't really that important. Post doesn't matter. Passing doesn't matter. Offensive rebound doesn't matter. Shot contest is 64 is a little low. Block is decent. Reaction time's a little low. Pick and roll defense is a little low. Interior defense is only 70. But other than that, this card is phenomenal. 93 3 ball, great speed with the ball. With the 91, he'll be able to speed boost. So yeah, let's go over the badges real quick. He's got 31 Hall of Fame and 18 gold. Obviously, it's Gerald Green. You're going to expect him to have a lot of Hall of Fame finishing badges. He's got contact finisher, acrobat, lob city finisher being the big ones. They did give him Hall of Fame range and quick draw, which will make him a great shooter as well. And it looks like he's got the majority of the shooting badges, I think. I don't think there's really many missing other than steady. I think he has the majority of the shooting badges. Don't quote me on that. But playmaking-wise, he's got quick first step, downhill, handles for days, space creator, tight nose, and unpluckable. Defensively, they gave him clamps and Hall of Fame, which is the only thing you really need. He's got gold intimidator. He's got Hall of Fame chase down artist, pogo stick, trapper, and off-ball pest. And he's also got gold interceptor, which is really important as well. So this card's going to be overall really good. He's going to be a really good shooter, really good dunker. I mean, he's just going to be a good all-around card. And the next one, who I couldn't decide who to start, Gerald or this guy, and it's Paul George. Everybody knows how good this Paul George card is, and we're honestly just waiting until we get an opal because we know it's going to be a... card. And it wouldn't surprise me if they just screw the whole damn market up by making this card a point guard or something like that. But yeah, so 98 overall Paul George is a 6'9", 4/3. So honestly, these stats kind of basically tell me that he's an opal, because I don't know if you watch DBG's video, you know that if they make their primary position a power forward, it's to lower their overall. So technically this is already an opal if you really think about it, but I mean, they're going to come out with a better one pretty soon. So rebounding's pretty decent, block doesn't matter, passing vision's decent, post hook doesn't matter, and strength, so 75, which is solid. But other than that, great stats all around. 86 ball handle, 96 speed, he's got 95 3 ball, and so onto the badges. They give him a 29 Hall of Fame and 22 gold. Finishing wise, he has acrobat, consistent finisher, contact, showtime, pro touch, and fast break finisher. Now, shooting wise is where he's really going to succeed, because he has that his jumper this year is really, really good. And if you've used any of his other cards, like the Diamond earlier in the year, you know how good that card was. Or if you use Diamond Cam Reddish, who's literally a Paul George clone, you'll know that this card is going to be phenomenal when it comes to animations. So he's got Hall of Fame range extender and quick draw, catch and shoot, dead eye, green machine. Playmaking wise, he does have quick first step, doesn't have dimer though, like some other cards that I've listed in the lineups do. Defensive rebounding, he's got clamps, chase down artist, off ball pass, pickpocket, interceptor, pogo stick, trapper, tireless defender. He does have gold intimidator and defensive leader, which are also really important. So yeah, he's going to be an overall really good card. Now I'm going to cover the fours. And at the starting four, who you could definitely debate between the starting four and the bench four to be swapped, I got 98 Jeff Green. Now, as all of you know, his Ruby card was a budget beast for a reason. This card was like 1,000 MT at most, and he was literally a budget Giannis that could shoot slightly better. This card is just unbelievable. He's 6'9", he's 235 pounds, so he's gonna be pretty big body down low for defensive purposes. And just look at the stats. Passing vision doesn't matter, durability doesn't matter, shot IQ doesn't matter. Pick and roll defense is a 72, but if you're controlling the player, he would basically you wouldn't even notice, is what I'm trying to say. You wouldn't notice. But yeah, it's because if you're playing as Jeff Green and you're the one playing the defense, the IQ doesn't matter, because that's just for the CPU. So he's got 35 Hall of Fame badges, 26 gold. He's got acrobat, consistent finisher, contact, pro touch, fancy footwork, fast break, pro touch, or I already went over pro touch, slithery finisher, and relentless finisher. He's also got gold giant slayer. Shooting wise, he only has gold range, but at least he has it. He's got Hall of Fame quick draw, catch and shoot, flexible, green machine, difficult shots, hot stone hunter. Playmaking wise, he has quick first step, floor general. Hall of Fame floor general is really, really big, especially for a 4/3 wherever you end up running him. That's really important too. He's also got tight handles. He's got dimer, unpluckable, and then defensively, he's just going to be a monster as well. He's got chase down artist, clamps, heart crusher, lightning reflexes, intimidator, interceptor, moving truck, pickpocket, pick dodger, pogo stick, rim protector, tireless defender, and trapper. They did give him gold rebound chaser, gold defensive leader, and gold worm are the only, worm's relatively useful. But yeah, so Jeff Green is going to be a really, really beastly card. And now onto the bench four, and it's Thurl Bailey. This card is a god. Just like in 2K19, this card is a god. They really did him dirty early in the year with that token market, the token market 90 overall, because this card was awful. This card was awful. Only a 63 ball after him being like a lights out shooter like he was last year. They did him dirty. But anyways, he's a 6'11", 4/3. Yeah, rebounding's a little low, doesn't matter that much. All that doesn't matter. Pick and roll defense is 79. Again, like I said with Jeff Green, as long as you're controlling him, he should be fine. Draw foul's a little low, but again, doesn't really matter that much. 83 shot 3. He's got a 86 ball handle. He'll be able to speed boost, 89 speed, great strength, great defense. So this card's going to be a beast, especially being at 6'11", being able to run it to 3. So yeah, let's go on to the badges. He's got 27 Hall of Fame and 33 gold. Some of the big ones being contact, pro touch, lob city, acrobat. He does only have gold range and gold quick draw, but on top of Hall of Fame catch and shoot, corner specialist, and dimer and stuff, he'll be hitting shots for you, no problem. Playmaking wise, he's got Hall of Fame quick first step. He's got gold dimer, gold floor general, which is really important, and then defensively, he's got clamps, intimidator, brick wall, pick dodger, pogo stick, tireless defender, and trapper. So this, and he also got gold defensive leader. So, I mean, this card's just a beast. Like, I love this card. So far, other than Derrick Rose, which is a little biased because Derrick Rose is, like, top 3 all time for me, like my favorite players. This might be my favorite one out of the new Spotlight Sims, because this card's just unbelievable. So now I'm going to cover the 3 centers we have on our team, and starting, you probably guessed it, Pink Diamond Eddy Curry. I mean, he's unreal. Like, he's got insane dribble moves. He's a 98 overall. He's 7 foot, about 300 pounds. Shot IQ doesn't matter. Passing accuracy and vision doesn't matter. Steal is decent. Pick and roll defense is decent enough. They give him 31 Hall of Fame badges and 18 gold. So let's go over those. A lot of them are, like, the majority of his finishing badges are honestly the really useful ones, like Acrobat, Back Down Punisher for posting up, really good. Consistent Finisher, Hall of Fame deep hooks, if you want to do some like cheesy deep hook shit like you could do with Taco or other big centers. I know he's only 7 foot, but still might work. Pick and Roller, Lob City, Fancy Footwork, Pro Touch. So he's going to be a really good card to, like, finishing-wise. He's going to be pretty good shooting-wise as well. He's got Gold Quick Draw, Gold Range Extender, Catch and Shoot, Hall of Fame, Difficult Shots, Flexible Release, Hot Zone Hunter, Hot Start, and Green Machine. They did give him Hall of Fame Quick First Step. No Dimer, though. But again, he's a center. We're not exactly at that point yet where all centers have Dimer. Defense-wise, he's got Intimidator, Clamps, Brick Wall, Box, Post Move, Rim Protector, Moving Truck, Pogo Stick, Tireless Defender, and Worm. They did give him Gold Rebound Chaser and Interceptor and Defensive Leader, so he's also going to be a very, very good option. His animations and his jumper are really what make him usable, especially with how good most centers are in today's game. Like in 2K, I mean. So he's going to be a really good option. And then you probably guessed who the bench one was going to be too. The other demigod, Dino Raja. So Dino Raja is 6'11 center, 98 overall. He's not as heavy as Eddy Curry, so I feel like he's going to be a little bit easier to back down. But again, he's basically the same thing as Eddy Curry, except he's slightly better here and there. He's a lower 3-ball, but again, with a coach and a shoe, Dimer, floor general, it's not going to matter. So he's got an 33 Hall of Fame and 20 gold badges. Same thing with Eddy Curry. He's got a lot of the important slashing badges, and he's got a decent amount of shooting badges. He doesn't have range extender, and that's the only reason I don't have him starting over Eddy Curry. So he's got difficult shots, catch and shoot, and pick popper at Hall of Fame for shooting. Playmaking, he has Hall of Fame Dimer, quick first step, gold floor general. Defensively, he's got Intimidator, only gold clamps, gold defensive leader, rebound chaser, Hall of Fame box, moving truck, rim protector. So he's going to be another really good demigod center. I personally wouldn't run him over Eddy Curry just because he doesn't have range extender. I like to shoot a lot of threes. That's just my personal preference. And at the 13th position on the roster, I kind of got this from DBG, but it's Rik Smits. Just because, like, the card's a beast. Like, he's a budget Taco Fog. Like, like, DBG is completely right when he says that. Other than the fact that I don't think this card has range. He doesn't have range, but upgraded Taco does. So honestly, he's a 7'4" big man. He'll be able to go up against the big guys, the big opponent centers like Taco or Bull or even Kristaps if people are running him at the 5 position. So he's 7'4". Let's go over some of the stats. Playmaking, again, he's not going to be doing much ball handling. Speed's a little low. Rebounding is great. Defense is pretty decent overall. Good inside scoring, 78 3-ball, which is pretty decent. Again, with the coach, shoe boost, floor general, catch and shoot, all that, he's going to be fine. Well, let's see if he has catch and shoot first. So they give him 29 Hall of Fame badges and 6 gold. He's got back down Punisher, consistent finisher, contact, drop stepper, pro touch, pick and roller, deep hooks. Shooting wise, he's got Hall of Fame catch and shoot. There it is. They only give him gold quick draw, but everything else he has is Hall of Fame. So Green Machine, Pick and Popper, Hot Zone Hunter, Flex Release, and Hot Start. He doesn't have quick first step, which is a bit of a liability offensively, but again, Rik Smits isn't a guy you're going to be dribbling a lot with, so it doesn't really matter. Defensively, he's going to be great. Only gold clamps, which is kind of weird, because like all the other important badges are Hall of Fame. He's got defensive leader, rebound chaser, intimidator, box, trapper, worm, rim protector. So he's going to be another 7'4" giant just to lock up the paint, really, especially if you're running a zone, he'll be really good. But yeah, so this is what we have as our full best pink diamond lineup. Again, like I said, if you really want, you could do something like this, or even like this, or this, or this. It all really depends upon personal preference. And the reason I don't put any gameplay after these of these lineups is because, first of all, I don't have a lot of these cards. And 2, I actually just record this off of my laptop, as you obviously can tell. I don't have a Elgato yet for recording gameplay, so that's why a lot of the videos I do, well, not a lot of the videos, all the videos I do as of right now are only recorded off of my laptop with my Blue Snowball and just a microphone, and that's that. But if I did have these cards and I did have an Elgato, obviously I'd be recording gameplays and posting them, but I'm probably going to be doing the majority of that during 2K21. I'm going to be buying the PS5, and I'm probably not going to buy 2K unless it's compatible from the 4 to 5 until the PS5 comes out. So yeah, so that's going to be it. That's the full Pink Diamond squad builder. Hope you guys like the video. If you have, leave a like, comment what you would have done differently or who you think should be in there above other players. Subscribe, and I will see you guys hopefully in a few days when I'm unbanned from 2K, and also when I upload the Galaxy Opal squad builder. So that's basically gonna be like the best team in the game pretty much. But yeah, so make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll